it's Don with Rednecks Unlimited, and today I'm going to show you how to make a rooster tail spinning lure. And it's simple and it works. All you're going to need is a piece of wire about a 1.5 to 2 feet long, some wire cutters to cut it off the roll, some scissors or 10 snips will work too, and one of these tops off of a mason jar. See, that pop like that. Then also, I made this. This is super easy to make. All you do, it's just a little block of wood, and I drilled a hole through it right there. And then about 1 inch away, I put a nail in just barely in, so it stays just to hold the wire. And I'm gonna show you how to do this. And you're gonna need a gem clip and a hook. You can use just a single barbed hook, but this is a treble hook, so I mean those work the best. I think they hold on the fish more. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take the end of the wire, and where I drilled that hole all the way through, feed the wire through there. And if you can see that, feed the wire through enough where you can come down and twist it off right there, just so it stays on. So when you got that set, now you're going to take the wire around, and this nail, I'll show you why you had that nail there. Take it, and you're going to start wrapping the wire around that nail, and wrap it nice and tight. And it's going to make kind of like a spring. And you keep it tight, so every time you wrap it around, the two loops touch. Just like that. You don't want to have gaps. The tighter the better. I mean, you're probably going to have gaps in it, but that just happens. You're going to keep wrapping. And I want this to go about halfway up the nail. That's why you need a pretty good long piece of wire. And if you have too much wire, you can trim it off. But if you don't have enough, guess what? You got to start over, or it's just not going to work good. So I'm going to keep going. You can make it however long you want. You just want to make sure it's about the length of this gem clip once I have it straightened out. So I think that should cap it off right about there. What I'll do now is I'll trim that extra off. And I'm going to cut it off of my block of wood. And now, you can see that nail ain't in there very deep, so I can just pop it out. Just like that. And you slide this on off. And this extra right here, trim that off, trim this little bit off right here. And that's your main body of the lure right there. Next thing you're going to do is take your gem clip and straighten it out. You want it to be straight as you can get it. I mean, you don't need a laser for it or anything to get it just precision, but just kind of eye it off. And it's going to have them little bends in it where it was bent at the factory. But see, that's good enough. And what that's going to do, that'll hold on to, that'll make the eye of the hook. It'll hold on, the eye of the lure that you'll tie the line to. It'll hold on to your hook, and you're going to put your spoon, the spinner on here. So what I'm going to do is I'll just take it and I'll wrap it this around the hook one time just with my fingers to make the eye. Just like that, and I can fix that later, make it straighter. But that's just to start it off. And we're gonna throw that down right here. And see, right now it would slide on out, but later when we fix it, it'll change that. Now we know that that'll work. So you're going to take this and your scissors, and you'll see there's this red border around it, and you're going to trim that red border off. And it's okay if you get down into the golden part. I mean, you're not going to use the entire thing, but you kind of will use the entire thing, but at the same time you're not. And I'll explain that. Cut it off. Now you're left with just a shiny golden thing, and you're just going to make kind of an oval. Just like that. And this doesn't have to be perfect either. See, this is going to be your spinner. And I'll fix that point. So see, it's fairly even. These mosquitoes are biting me. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to make it kind of concave right there, just a little bit with my fingers, just so when the water hits it, it'll want to spin like that. So now, what I'm going to do is take the nail, come up in the middle towards the end, take the hammer, and I'm just going to get it lined up, pop a hole in it. Doing on this is kind of more solid. About lost my Mountain Dew. Just so it has a free hole, just like that. Now you have the body right here. Slide this off, slide this on there, and look, that's how that's gonna work. Now slide the body on it. The last thing, you're going to take your hook, feed the paper clip through the eye of the hook, and bend it on there. And you want the hook to be all the way down to the body, and you want the body just a little bit off the spinner, so it'll spin freely without any pressure being applied. Right about there is good. And then what I like to do is find something. I'm using the tailgate of the truck, so I can just use the bands of the tailgate. Hook it on there. And now wrap that hook, or not the hook, but the gem clip, wrap it around itself. Because nothing would be worse than if a fish got on here and pulled the hook off of it. And bend that around. Then you can just take some pliers and straighten that out. But now you're basically done. You know, just kind of bend that a little bit. Fix the eye. And folks, you just made you a rooster tail. And look, spins. It's got a good body to it. Got a nice sharp hook. So folks, go out there, catch you a fish. Like, comment, and subscribe.